Alright, so let's go and get the harp. I think it's that's probably about the right difficulty, and once we do that, we'll probably be strong enough to go and help with the bridge and get the lumberjacks. Probably better get some new potions. If this fails, we can just go and get some money, level up a little bit against maybe boulders. I noticed I get a little bit of skipping when I'm near trees. I think that I don't know how it does the tiling in the game, but it seems to add enough computation. It gets a little bit of skipping there. Let's explore this map a little bit. This is a huge world to explore, which is part of the fun. I kind of like the walking music, and once you're strong enough to take on the enemies, it is definitely worth doing some exploring and building your character up. I also like the graphics. It's very specific to this game. I don't think the Cold Stone engine really... There were some other games maybe that were started that showed different aspects of it, but I don't know, it seemed pretty specific to this game with all the graphics and things that it actually had inlaid and the capabilities of it. But that's not a bad thing. This is a pretty nice game. It didn't necessarily age well given that it couldn't port to Mac OS X properly, but they put in the effort. They did have a nice Windows version too, which was not that bad. I'll probably show that maybe just as an aside in a later video. Okay, so I think this is where we should find the passage. We were told to go to a sign and then to walk straight west, as I recall. And there we go. See, we found a passage through the trees. You can't really see it from the angle that the game plays at, but here it is. And there's a cave here. Let's save before we go into this cave. This is the first cave we have entered. Pretty tough enemies down here. Hopefully we have enough to do this. If not, we might have to level up for a while, get some gold, like we did last time. These guys are kind of fast, too. You notice the music has changed, and we kind of have a different atmosphere down here. These guys look slower. Gloves, that's nice. We actually don't have anything like that yet. Ah, and here's the harp. Thankfully, this is not a big cave and there's not a lot of enemies down here. Oh, that was a good hit that you got. Let's use a healing infusion. So we have the harp, we can go back anytime. I think as long as I have a few potions and I'm getting really good experience down here, this is not a bad cave to do some leveling. Although I don't like these guys. If you check the walkthrough put together by Stark, he has a compendium of the monsters with some useful reference on these guys. Can't remember what they're called, but they're pretty much only in caves. Nice little cave, though, in terms of goodies. I'm betting there's still at least another enemy or two down the middle. Maybe we got everybody. Looks like it. I don't see any unexplored parts of the map. Well, that was a good experience, and we got the harp, so let's go talk to Mary Kristina. Notice the blinking eyes down there. Nothing actually comes of it, that's just scenery, but it's kind of neat. Back down to Fantrima. Probably within the next level or so, we'll be strong enough to take on those Ookwasps at the bridge. I might get a little more money so I can upgrade my armor too. Let's see, we're currently level 8. Okay. I want to be rescuing the general soon too, to get my stamina up. Probably I'll do that right after the bridge construction. Okay, level 9. My harp! Excellent! Now let me teach you a useful skill that I learned many years ago from my father. I'm listening. Congratulations, you got the Pathfinding skill. Now you will be able to easily find the secrets in your environment. There are more advanced tricks, but since my father is dead, I know only one man who can teach them. His name is Masera. He's the chief of the Light Breeze Guild. Nobody knows where the guild is located exactly. The last rumors said that the guild was hidden deep within the Paragu forest. If you look for him, be careful, because he is very dangerous. I will look for him then. Okay, so we have pathfinding now. This allows us to find secret areas, so we can see if there's a hidden point. We just get a little S on the screen showing a secret area. Pretty useful. We'll need awareness later, and we'll get that by going to find Meros, or whatever his name is. He's over here in the forest to the west, and we'll get there eventually. And that's the one I said earlier, kind of depends on whether or not you let that bandit from earlier live, but we'll get the skill either way. But that's kind of a pause to the Path of Thievery for a long time, because now it's just until we get to those western forests, and we won't be going there for a little bit with another quest, so I think we should be focusing on the bridge, lumberjacks, and then the ghost swamp first. So there's enough time to see if we can get a couple quests done. Let's see if we are able to upgrade our character a little bit and maybe take on those Ookwasps. We have 8 left. I think we killed a couple. So I currently have an axe, which does 4 to 12. I think this becomes more useful when you have a level up on swordsmanship or something. I'm not quite sure about the weapons strategy. I tend to go for most cost-effective damage. Let's see, can we get better armor? Let's upgrade to leather armor at least. The nice thing about the armor is you take less damage as you have better armor. So it's kind of important. Okay, we have a cap, we have leather armor, we have gloves, we have stud leather belts. I might get a better shield, I'm not sure. This axe has been working out pretty well, actually. I better buy healing potions too, so I may not upgrade my weapon just yet. I'm gonna buy some healing, and we'll see if we can take on those Ookwasps. Let's see what that leaves us with. Well, it's not bad. Alright, let's give the bridge construction a try. I'm going to take the tunnel up there. I'd like to save my health for those Ookwasps. Okay, I think they're one screen to the left. Let me just confirm that on the map. Oops. We're here. Yeah, the bridge construction is one screen left. Okay, so we should have 8 of those really big mean ones left to kill. Somewhere along this path. There's one of them now. I think the improved armor is helping us. Plus we have more life. This is not desirable. I'll do a poultice and infusion. Should just be a few at this point. But still, 3 at a time could definitely be hurtful to me, so I'm not one to take them on at once. I mentioned earlier that this defense, the shield, is really helpful. If there was a little more space between their attacks, I'd use the shield more. It's really more useful against bigger monsters who have slow attacks. Alright, here's the partial bridge construction. One thing this game doesn't have is animated water. They do a really good job of looking at the graphics along the bank. You can see that they have really neat water effects. Like the graphics look good, but it's not animated, which is too bad. You are now standing near the Great Tearos River. I think we killed them all, and I believe they're the only enemies on this screen. Oh no, there's one more. You can tell having potions on hand is always an important consideration. At least until we get the tent. Okay, I think that probably is everything. I'll just check the north side of the path here really fast. Now this is where they had all their construction stuff. Doesn't look like there's anything else up here. Yep, and I've been there. Looks pretty good. Now let's go back to the camp and tell them the road is clear. They should also be willing to send help now. Alright, let's find Ulrich here. See what he says. Did you kill all the flying creatures this time? They should all be cleared now. Yes, sir. Get back to work now. Excellent. Let's get back to work now, boys. In the meantime, you should go to Learning Tree and inform the druid that the bridge will be complete soon. I was told he plans to evacuate the people of Phantrima in case the giants ever make it that far, so I guess he'll be quite happy with the news. The people of Phantrima will now be able to evacuate to Bergland in case the giants come to the city. Can I do something to thank you for your help, sir? Well, I could use a couple of your men. And you tell him the story about needing lumberjacks. We must do something. I will send my men to help at the barricades. They should be there in no time. You can count on me. I will stay here with the remaining men to watch the bridge. I wish you the best of luck. Thanks for your help with the bridge. I sent my men down to the road to Phantrima. You should be satisfied with their work at the barricades. And I think he'll just say that now. Okay, so that quest should be cleared. We got the lumberjack help, and we need to go talk to Emilius. You know, that is the construction actually finished? Yeah, bridge construction is finished. Okay, so if I look at the map, yeah, there wasn't a connector there, I guess, other than the tunnels, which you can't unlock until you go through there, until you open that bridge. Now that the bridge will be completed, we'll be able to go to the northern parts here, and go to Berglum and the other places we need to. But before we do that, let's go back to the Learning Tree and talk to Emilius, and then I think next we'll probably want to try to get the general out of the swamp. And that'll finish up kind of the things in this area of the kingdom. So I'm going to go back up to the Gwitting Camp Termite Tunnel and return to the Learning Tree. I think this connects to the top, at least it looked that way on the map. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm not sure I've been on this screen yet. Okay, so those guys are kind of tough. You have to be kind of careful. You can easily get onto a screen with enemies tougher than you expect. Thankfully, those ones are slow. Okay, the tunnel should be on this screen. Is that a thief over there? Yeah. I'm not sure why all the creatures let those thieves hang around. I'm trying to think if I should check in with Septemris. I think I'll go to the Learning Tree. Whoops. I don't feel like taking a worm on just yet. They're not actually terribly tough. I think they have 100 hit points, and right now we're killing things that have 40 hit points, so we'll be able to fight them soon. But we're not there yet. They're a good example of ones who attack a little bit slower, and you can use your shield to protect. So starting with one at a time, you can kind of deal with them. We're definitely strong enough to one-shot goblins. And we can also outrun them. Emilius stands before you looking a lot more weak and tired than the last time you'd seen him. Thank you. And now that the bridge is built, we will be able to evacuate the people of Phantrima if need be. Looking deeply sorry, Emilius continues. I should have done this when you came back with the book. Your search for a solution would be more complete by now. Well, better late than never. I grant you access to the second level of the learning tree. You now have access to the second level. I can't talk right now. I must keep my concentration on the incantation. Please be quick and find a way to defeat the giants. My forces are leaving me. I won't be able to hold them much longer. Come back only when you have the item needed to fight the giants. Did we talk with all these people? Physical form is very important. I'm studying to know more in that field. Did you know that you need to train 5 times a day to really feel the benefits of your training? This is a hint. There's a resort later on where we can build stamina, but you have to train 5 times in a row to do it. Hi, sir. May your day be productive and enlightening. I am here to study about the spirit of nature. The spirit of nature is kind to all those who give to nature. This is another way to increase stamina. There's a spirit of nature you can give herbs or something to, and that will allow you to gain some stamina points. Master Emilius is the wisest of all. Keep listening to his advice. Beautiful day, isn't it? I hope you will learn a lot today. The monolith is a great structure, but few have seen it and survived, so be careful if you ever go to the monolith. The Liliths are experts at laying traps. That's a place we'll visit later that have the Lilith there. The learning tree of Garendall is the biggest of all learning trees in the world. Is there anyone else up here? I don't think so. Let's go to the second level. Let's ask Basana about Lilith. How's it spelled? Maybe it's just one L. Surely Arion on the second level, or Danmar, who's the highest, knows something about it. So this is something they can look up, but she's telling us to check with one of the higher levels. Does this book tell us about the Paragu Forest? Maybe I'm not spelling that right. Anyways, let's go up to the next level. An invisible force prevents you from going to the higher level. You wonder what it is. Hello, my name is Arion. Are you looking for knowledge on creatures and monsters? Yes, I am, sir. I've been studying monsters and creatures for quite a while. And I'm going to check one more time if my spelling is off. No, it's going to be a higher level thing. There's the book for this level. Okay, yeah, it does have it here. Paragu, a forest located south of Varendeep Lake. On the western part of the Garendall Kingdom, the forest was named after Antius Paragu the Druid. Paragu took care of and nursed the forest after it was destroyed many years ago. Let's look up Varendeep. Maybe we should try another level. So Varendeep is not on this level. No goodies on this one, I think. It's kind of a neat overhead view. It must be a very big tree. Let me check Varendeep on this one really fast. It may be on a higher level. Yep. Okay. I'm going to return to Phantrima, buy a few more potions, restock on health a little bit, and I think I'll give rescuing the general at the Ghost Swamp a try. Well, let's check in with Septimus first. That'd be a good idea. Well, of course, he told us not to come back until we have the general. So we'll check in with him when we have the general, and we'll find out about the lumberjack stuff then, if need be. The general may be a bit of a difficult thing for us to do at this point. I wonder if I can stock up on enough money to do it, though. I don't actually want to get into a fight with these guys. Okay. Boulders don't tend to run from fights, but the goblins sure do. Thankfully, everybody drops at least a little gold. There's those quail eggs. I'd like to talk to her. There we go. I'm having pretty good luck with these. I'm just going to buy a few of these. Better sell that cap. Okay, that's not so bad. Let's check the quest log here. Still have to warn guards in the city. We still have to rescue him, and we have to find that out. Oh yeah, so this is the point where we're not really going to get much help from Emilius. I thought it was right after we bring the book, but it's after the bridge completion. At this point, we now have to start looking for orders. Ancient orders of druids and magic users. And oh, I guess I need to look up that word in the tree. We'll do that shortly. I'm going to save and stop here, and we'll go back to Learning Tree, try to do that stuff, check in with Septimus next, because I'm going to try to rescue his general from the swamp. I might have to do a little bit of gold collection first, but we're close to the point of being able to do that, I think, which is really good because we'll get more life with each level. So that's a good stopping point for now, though.